Maple Potato.
There's so much to talk about. We haven't done this in so long.
I know. It's been so long since we got to play.
God, I love doing this. We need to do it more.
I know.
Red mullet. We need that.
One of my favorite memories, though, of that Lord of the Rings collection audiobook? Audio play? What do you want to call it?
I would call it a radio play.
Radio play?
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorite memories. So when we did do our courthouse paper marriage, the day of, we went over to Salt Lake City, so Utah. So we drove about 5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And Maple's favorite band, Blind Guardian, was
my
playing.
God.
And so we went and saw Gravedigger and Blind Guardian.
Freaking Gravedigger and Blind Guardian. It
which
was
were
such
wild.
a good night.
It was so fun.
Holy
they
crap.
They were so entertaining. And I especially love that whole trip because we're at this concert and stuff, and Blind Guardian is would you describe them as a metal band?
They're power metal.
Power metal. So they're a power metal band. So the crowd's not insane or anything like that, but they're definitely it's a harder crowd.
There's a hefty mosh pit.
Yeah, we weren't in it.
No.
We're not those kind. Like, we can't keep up. But it's definitely a harder crowd. The music's great. And there's this guy, and
I know what this story is.
Probably
that's a good story.
I would say maybe younger in the sense, maybe 19 or 20, would you say?
Yeah.
And so he's listening to music. He's not necessarily like dancing or anything, but he appears to be alone and kind of just like bobbing his head to the music and whatever. We noticed a woman standing at the wall, kind of like maybe 6 or 7 feet away from him,
and she is dressed
to the
for
nines.
She's dressed for the symphony.
Oh, yeah.
Someone told her she was going to a concert, and she fundamentally misunderstood what that meant.
I blamed it on the dude because I'm like, you obviously didn't tell her enough details,
right?
For
Absolutely.
her to enjoy herself. She's in heels,
oh
stockings,
God, a freaking standing,
a beautiful dress.
Because if you've ever been to a metal or a punk concert, there's no seating.
No, they don't expect you to sit, and you can tell that she was vastly misinformed about and so I do blame it 100% on her date because
oh yeah,
I'm like, there had to have been a huge lack of communication for that to happen to her. I felt bad. She was being put through the ringer.
Yeah,
because she's standing there looking pristine, and her life is falling
she's
apart.
She was trying to not look like she was leaning against the wall.
Yeah,
I'm just oh, you poor girl. I know the ground's dirty, but just take those heels off.
Yeah, at this point, you'll wash everything when you get home anyway. And she was it was, what made it worse was her and her date. And we stayed for the whole concert. I wasn't watching them the whole time, mind you, but her and her date just looked like they weren't interacting at all.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, this is the worst.
The only reason we knew that they were
seen.
there together was because he went up to her at some point, I think, to see if she wanted a drink or something.
There were enough cues. I don't remember exactly what they were, but there were enough cues for us to realize that they were dating or together or something.
We everywhere we go, I feel like Abigail, would you like this? Okay,
I
she
feel like
liked
that's gonna
it.
be
She
you
didn't love
on our
it.
5-year dating anniversary. Now that I told you to buy me stuff, you're like, "Do you like this?"
Everywhere we go, we witness
an awkward date encounter.
Yeah, we witness the death of a dude on a date.
That's my next story. So
we're on a roll tonight. Holy shit!
Oh, so I don't know if it was during this trip because Maple and I had gone to the theme park lagoon when you visited the first time. It was one of those trips. After Blind Guardian, the day after, because we were in the area, we went to Lagoon, which is a theme park, amusement park in Utah.
This was basically our
our honeymoon.
Our janky makeup honeymoon.
Dude,
and we were
loved our honeymoon.
It was so fun, but we were just
you know what?
We're not gonna spend the money.
Yes.
We didn't spend a lot of money on a wedding. We're just gonna drive and go see a metal concert and go to a theme park,
It
and
was
we'll have a
honestly one
real
of the most fun times that I've like
yeah. We'll have a real
fun
honeymoon when we
trips.
haven't just spent a shit ton of money on moving
What
countries.
what was our actual honeymoon then?
Huh?
I don't see. I don't
We
know.
haven't had it yet. We haven't had our like honeymoon.
See, my whole thing is like I don't know. This is gonna be really sappy, but every trip with you feels like a
Aw.
honeymoon to me because it's so
When we
fun.
finally get to Italy,
That's
no
your
matter when it
honeymoon
is, that's gonna be our
destination.
honeymoon.
Okay, I want to go to
If it's 10
Disneyland.
years from now, if we don't get there till we're 80, it's gonna be our honeymoon. That's
We're on our
when we
honeymoon.
get to Italy.
Cute. Okay, so Italy. So that
Blind Guardian was our makeup honeymoon.
I I loved our
Me too.
pretend honeymoon.
It
It
was
was so
so
fun.
fun.
So
So fun.
oh my gosh, that was so
So
fun.
fun.
And cheek kisses. Um sorry. Anyway, so like at Lagoon, we're in line for this ride and
Oh,
there's this guy behind us with this girl
oh my god.
and again, I would say early 20s,
A
maybe
little
18
younger,
or
I think. Yeah,
19,
like
possibly 17, somewhere in that area. Um and so like
down a
we're
tree.
in line for this ride and he gets on a very interesting topic which I actually go down this rabbit hole a lot because I
If you haven't noticed, Potato goes down rabbit holes when she gets onto the topics.
I do. I go
I
really
know
hard.
this is a big surprise.
Stop.
Hey,
Don't bully me.
I
Anyway.
love it. It's one of the things I love about you is
Aw.
you go down these little rabbit holes and you have these, especially like when we're driving, like there's always something fun to talk about.
Oh my gosh, stop. So so he starts talking about how look, our little Basil is on our bed. That's cute.
Oh,
We snugs. The guy starts talking about how a lot of theme parks, amusement parks have had to like basically redo some of their rides, especially how the ride for like safety constraints or even like ride vehicles because people like on average have gained more weight. So yeah, he's going on about the, people's weights and everything's changed and she's kind of like, "Oh yeah," like and it makes sense.
mm-hmm.
And then like he starts talking about BMIs and how the BMI scale and he's explaining to her for some reason he's telling his date how BMIs work. And then he's like
He's like, you can get this app on your phone that'll tell you
that'll
what your
tell you your
BMI is.
BMI.
Do you want to try it? You want to know what your BMI is?
Yeah, and
like,
he like
what's your BMI?
he goes, "You look like your BMI" to his date. He's like, "You look like your BMI would be about a 25." Like you could tell he was about to say something higher.
Yeah.
And BMI is really stupid, by the way. Yeah, he starts going on about that. And she literally says, "You're really striking out on this date right now." And I don't know if he even caught it. I don't remember because he kept on going on about
oh, the luau.
oh fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I don't remember. I don't know the actual numbers. I don't remember what he was talking about, but he basically was like, the average BMI is like this number, and I think he said like 22 or something. And then he's like, you look like you're probably like, I don't know, 27, 25. And I'm just like, oh,
Yeah.
dude, no,
And
that's not it.
she called
That's
him on
not
it.
it.
She called him on it. And just as oblivious as he was while he was telling the story, I remember both of us were like, wow, he did not catch that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'm pretty sure we made eye contact with her about it too. We were just like,
yeah, like, girl, you need someone to hang out with. Just join our party. We'll take you through the day. It's fine. We should wrap it up.
We should wrap it up.
Yeah,
we'll just abandon this day. This is a long ass episode.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in. If you'd like to support us, yeah, we miss it so much. We missed all of you.
Yes.
If you'd like to support us, leave us a like. Maybe subscribe and Spiceberry, damn it. If you want to support us even more, it would mean the world to us if you would share our video with your friends.
Yeah. Cool.
Bye everybody.
Bye.